what's going on? I made a video last week about not settling. And right after I made that video, I got stopped by the police when I parked my car over taxes, and there's another police right here racing in the undercover vehicle. Wow. It's heartbreaking how our system works, but whatever. Basically, in the state of Connecticut, they have undercover vehicles just like New York. The state wires those vehicles so that their main focus is scanning cars. So they will drive by you, around you, past you, and they will scan vehicles. To make sure that they say that they do it to make sure the vehicles are not stolen, is one of the reasons, but in the state of Connecticut, you pay car tax. Car tax may range in price depending on the year of your model. If you have a brand new car, you're looking at $700. For the next year, it's like $500. Next year after that, it's $400. Every couple of months, you have to pay these fees. In addition to, if you own the house, you have to pay property tax. In addition to car inspections and all that other stuff. So your cost of living tends to be quite high in the state of Connecticut, in this country in general, but definitely in the state of Connecticut. I was just doing my bills and some of my medical bills that I now have due to the fact that I had a surgery. Hello, y'all, I'm fine. But the biggest reason why I got these bills is because I have a deductible. Never had a deductible my whole entire life. Always paid everything up front. Obamacare made it out that they were making it so that you could never had to worry about not having insurance, and make it affordable for most Americans. For me, it's not affordable on the level that I'd like it to be affordable. Would have been nice to have all the things that I did have originally and not to have to pay all these fees that I'm paying now, which I feel like are more, because back then I used to be able to get my medicine whenever I just walked up. Now I'm getting my medicine if I pay down a deductible fee. Until the deductible's over, I'm still paying co-pays. So I'm not too thrilled about that. And this tax season, because I took a second job so I could pay my insurances, basically they say I owe money. I owe them almost $300 because I took a second job, and now my income ratio is higher. Except for, when you think about it, my payout really hasn't gone down to the world. You know, I added medical bills to my list of things to take care of. Unfortunately, things have been going on in my household, and we've been doing a lot of running during the winter time because of piping and stuff like that. So that's another thing, you know. Trying to better myself with this aquaponics and this beekeeping so that I can make some money. That costs, because you got to buy equipment, and you got to do research, get books, and now I'm going to these meetings, which I'm very thankful for. Kevin is a great guy. very nice guy and very patient, and he's offered me an apprenticeship where after the classes is over I can come by and do it. I mean, I asked for that, but it's besides the point. But man, I say all the time, your house is your first economy. Your outlet to inlet ratio, I was talking to somebody this weekend, needs to be watched. I applied for a credit card this weekend. The reason why is I'm trying to build my credit up so that I can either open up a business or buy a house. So what I'm going to do is start trying to put money away so that I can keep adding to that credit card and reactivating it, or when this term is done and they address my balance, they could either turn it into a more secured credit card, and with the finances that I got on there now that I put there and what they give me, hopefully as I keep going through with this, things will get better so that I can be a man. There's no other way to soften that blow. It is true. When you're not able to do certain things, your genitalia don't really make you a man. And it's wonderful how people drive in this town, in this world in general. I'm guilty too. But anyway. Anyway, with this credit card, the guy's advice was how they review you and make a determination that you truly deserve more credit is if you keep your credit card fees down to 30%. So with $500, you don't want to spend more than $150, $160 roughly. So you got to think to yourself, if you're making $100,000 a year, that means all your bills should not be higher than $30,000 projected. If you're going to deal with the same aspect of what it means to have a good, strong household, a good, strong economy. So split that in half now. You make $50,000, technically $15,000 is your limits. Good luck with that. So technically, if you're making $40,000, let's just say $10,000, or let's say let me do the calculations when I get to work. I'm gonna say $10,000 though, but this keeps going down till you get to roughly $25,000 to $32,000 a year. If I said that $100,000 a year, your income to debt ratio, you should only have about $30,000, and you're making $30,000, then, oh boy, great. Gotta love the police. Ha ha, yay. So basically, if you are making $100,000 and I just told you $30,000 is your limit for debt, then what the heck is a person that makes $30,000 supposed to have as a debt to income ratio? in the United States of America to be able to row. At 10,000, you're looking at 3,000. 3,000 times 3 would be roughly $9,000. So that means out of $30,000, you should be about $9,000. 40, you should be about $12,000. That's some serious thing to say. That's a discouraging thing right there, because really, unless your debt to income ratio is around there, nobody gives you chances. Unless you fib, and then you fib and you mess up, then you're gonna go through some serious trouble. Things happen. I said don't settle, but I'm gonna say things happen. And you see, when you know things like that happen and people like to give off the impression that they're doing good, they have one job making below $20,000, 2 cars, a house. Where are they getting that money from? Somebody's paying that. They got multiple kids. If me as a single person can't handle all that, then how does a person with 4 or 5 kids handle that? You see what I'm saying? Now, one could look at it as they didn't allow their means to control their lives. But honestly speaking, there's an even more serious issue right there. Because when it's all said and done, they didn't really care what everybody else is going to have to deal with to see them have their little fun and games. But that's what happens when you are indoctrinated by this hip-hop system and this hip-hop generation. You know what I mean? They deceive us into trying to live lavishly and not realizing what it's going to take to actually be somewhere in this life. Horrible. They got us messed up. Not sure what to say on that level. But I always say $80 a month, 1,000 people, that's $960,000 a year. I don't see what's so hard about coming up with that. At the same time, stuff happens. I'm going to change my tone on that and my tune on it, because I want to see us successful, and I'm tired of this rat race. And if we can build something as a people, then it's better than having to deal with this nonsense. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to get off of this for a while. Be blessed.